Welcome back, my Jedi friends. Today we're going to discuss battling your saboteurs. In fact, we're not going to battle with them. We're going to make peace with them. Peace with your saboteurs. Your saboteurs. We're going to find out who they are. We are going to unravel the key to the voices in your head. The voices, folks, the voices. So the bottom line is we're all a little bit schizophrenic when it comes to this, folks. And I use this in its broadest context, obviously, not to disrespect people who are absolutely being treated for this. But we all have voices in our head telling us stuff, sabotaging our actions, telling us we're not good enough, being a perfectionist, doing stuff, telling us that it's not enough, telling us that we're not ready, telling us all of this bullshit to stop us from enjoying our life and having fun and doing the stuff that we came here to do. That's the bottom line. The voices, folks, the voices. So the first thing that you need to know is those voices have been programmed. They're like a virus, and they usually come from our parents, telling you you're not good enough, telling you you're not ready, telling you that it's not right, all of this stuff. Now, parents are usually the main offenders here because they get you early. They get you, they can program these stuff in while you're too young to even realize what's happening. While you are that computer, and they start programming all of this shit into you. And part of it is a restriction because they had to deal with it. So why shouldn't you? And they might not do this deliberately, but that's just the way it is, folks. Your issues from your family live in through you because they get programmed in at a young age. Get programmed in, folks. Programmed in. We're all programmed with all sorts of shit. And it can take a lifetime to delete these viruses from your head. So today we're going to explore them. We're going to explore some of the beliefs, some of the things that you tell yourself and where they might have come from. Because knowing the source of these voices, knowing the source of this criticism, knowing the source of this sabotage is half of the journey, folks. Now, today we're going to explain what they are and where they come from. Removing them, that's a little bit more complicated. So today we're just going to sow the seed. We're going to sow the seed. It's not realistic to think that you can watch one video and a lifetime of bullshit is going to suddenly delete. But in order to solve a problem, we need to identify what it is and where it's come from. And today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do. Who are those voices in your head? Why are you being prevented from being where you want to be, from going where you want to go? We're going to ask those questions, folks. Who is it? Who is in your way? Who is that person on the bridge in Monty Python going, none shall pass? Answer me these questions three. If you're a Monty Python fan, that'll make all sorts of sense. If not, it will probably sound like bollocks. But none enough to say that sometimes we have a rite of passage. Sometimes not all paths are nice and open, that there are obstacles in the way. And this is a massive, massive, massive obstacle. The voices, folks, the voices. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I can't do that. That's shooting too high. You'd never achieve that. I'll never do this. You'll never be able to do that. These are voices. These are restrictive beliefs. These are barriers that are programmed in our hard drive by idiots that know no better, folks. That people are told it's like Chinese whispers. It's like fucked up Chinese whispers is what it is. One generation gets fucked up and then they fuck up the next generation and then criticize them for not doing the stuff that they didn't do themselves. That's generally family bullshit and how it trickles down the line, the domino effect, the family bullshit domino effect, folks. So let's identify it. When you've got a goal, we've talked about stuff. What do you want to do? What would make you feel free? What would make you feel happy? Now, ultimately, if you know that, then you've got your template of, oh, could it be that easy? Could it be that easy? No, of course it's not that easy, because now you've got to decipher all of the bullshit thoughts of no, we never do that. No, I'd never earn that much money. No, that's an impossible dream. No, 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 no. Who are the people that are telling you no? Because it's not you, folks. You were born with infinite possibilities, infinite. You were born with a clean drive, with an unlimited computer and unlimited potential that could have been programmed any way you want. You could have been programmed a supercomputer. If you'd been born and all you'd heard is you are brilliant, you're going to achieve this, you can do it, you can do it, you can get over every obstacle. Doesn't matter how difficult it seems. Ask for help, ask for divine guidance. Keep going, believe, folks, believe. Now, if you had that programmed into your hard drive from a young age, you would probably not be watching this video. Of course, you wouldn't be watching this video. You'd be off manifesting magnificence. Manifesting magnificence, folks. That's what you'd be doing. But unfortunately, people are fucked up. We fuck up our kids. That's how it is. Parents fuck up their kids. They give them good advice. They give them this great advice based on the great advice they got given to them by probably people that were really unhappy and fucked up. And somehow this became a reality. So what are those voices? Learn to identify. When you think, we've done videos where we talked about what is your goal? What would make you happy? Now you're going to list. If you really want to do this to another level, you'll pause the video now and you'll write down the beliefs of why you couldn't achieve what you want to achieve and make it grandiose. You know, why couldn't I could be a billionaire. Well, write down why you couldn't. What is the voice that kicks in there? Well, I don't have a billion. I don't even have a million. I don't even have 100,000. I don't even have 10,000. You know, do scale it back. Where does it start? There's no way. It's impossible. How could I possibly earn this money that I haven't earned all of my life? Well, if you think that way, you'll get more of it. You have to open yourself up to the possibility. What if you had to? What if your life depended on it? What would you be prepared to do if some of your loved ones, if their lives are on the line? So change the programming, work out where the voices are coming from, folks. That's why it might be an impossible dream. It may not be realistic. And there's another thing in goal setting, folks. If you set a goal that's too unrealistic, you'll not achieve it because it just doesn't seem possible. So what we have to do is scale stuff down. Rather than being a multi-billionaire, a fixed amount, a realistic amount, and stick it as a target. And this is just like, look, money is just a small part of the package here. Happiness is where it's at. What would make you happy? But money is just an enabler. So first you have to find out why you want the money. Focusing on money is not enough, folks. Who you'd help, what your purpose is, how it would make you feel, who would benefit from this, how the planet would be uplifted. Who are you looking to serve? What are you looking to serve? Actually feeling some sort of spiritual connection to a goal is really important, folks, especially for the average empath. And especially with all the voices, folks. Oh, no, you can't do it. No, never, never, never. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to reprogram. First, you're going to identify where the virus is. And it's probably a parent or a relative or someone you've known a long time or a serious mentor of yours. You've believed somebody at a certain status, you gave them credit for whatever reason. You need to unlock that bullshit. Where did that voice come from? Now write down all of your restrictive beliefs, all of them, folks. Write them down. And then look at them and play them back. Where did that come from? Who said that to you? Whose voice is that playing when you hear that belief? And are they worthy of listening to? Did they achieve anything of credit that warrants you listening to that belief system? Or do you want something different? Now, identification is the first step, folks. Today is just the first step. Find out whose voices they are, because they sure as fuck aren't yours if you're not happy and you're an empath. It's definitely not yours. Probably, highly likely, it's a parent. And it's probably a parent that wasn't happy, that wasn't achieving their goals, that wasn't giving out love, that wasn't doing something purposeful, but yet you've made them an authority on your life. It's a tough one to take, folks, and probably why you're falling out with your family right now. Probably why you're going through radical shifts. It's the waking up process, folks. And part of the waking up process is all of the stuff that we talk about. And this is just another one of the pieces of the jigsaw. Whose voice is it? Whose is it? And does it serve me? And what you're going to do, once you've identified who these voices are, we're going to give it a different slant. You're going to give it a comedy twinge. When you hear that voice, why not turn it into Donald Duck? Turn the voice. Stop giving it such authority. Make it an absolute clown. Make it a joke. When you hear that voice, it's a joke. Override it with a better and more empowering belief. Now, this is a process that people pay a hell of a lot of money and usually involves one-on-one intense therapy, folks. I'm just giving you the keys, but whether you'll be able to unlock the door on your own is very unlikely. But I'm going to show you what it is. When people are working on their deepest issues, when working one-on-one, first thing you have to do is identify where the problem is. Whose voice is it? Then you have to give them a comedy slant so that you stop listening to the voice. And then you have to replace it with a more empowered voice. Your super programmer. I can do this. I will keep going. I will give it my best shot every day. I will keep aspiring to get there. I will take the knockbacks and I will build on them. I will see them as another step in the right direction. As Edison said, I didn't make 10,000 mistakes. I had 10,000 steps to get to where I wanted. And contrary to popular belief, that wasn't even about the light bulb. It was about one of his other inventions, folks. And part of the journey of the inventor of Edison, at one stage, he had his whole factory burnt down. He lost everything, lost all of his research. Imagine that. And still kept going. You need that belief. You need that voice that picks you up when your world is in ashes. When everything seems to be going wrong, you need a better voice, need a better belief. You need to replace all these wankers that are talking to you in your internal dialogue right now. These idiot family members, these idiot mentors. And replace them with your superpower, your super mentor, your better self, the best you available, the you that shows up for your best mate. There it is, folks. The you that shows up for your best mate. The voice that you give them when they're down and out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to replace the voices. We're going to be more empowered. We're going to start loving ourselves. We're going to start treating ourselves like our own best mate. And there's the template. And again, easier said than done, folks. Easier said than done. But that's the bottom line. That is the route map to these voices in your head, identifying your saboteurs, learning to dance with them, giving them a comedy veneer and bringing in more empowered beliefs and voices. Who are we heading towards? How many people are going to benefit? Start giving you the pep talk. Give yourself the pep talk that you'd give to your best mate. These people are wrong. They're talking horse shit. You can do this. You've got this, folks. You've got this. Now, just imagine if you change the voice in your head that overrides all of this stuff with that. Just imagine, folks. Is it possible? Well, let me ask you this question. Have you given this a go? Have you tried it? Do or do not. There is no try. Do it, folks. Do it. Do it. Do it. Listen to Master Yoda. Do it. Just do it. Better voice. I can achieve this. Going to keep going. You've got this. The world will be a better place if you achieve your goal. It's your duty. It's why you came here. These are just some of the voices that you could replace it with. And that voice, you can't do it. Give it a stupid voice. No, you can't do it. No, 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 no. Stop giving it such authority. The trouble is, probably in your mind right now, the voice that tells you you can't do it is, you can't do this. Forget it. We're going to tone down that. What if you said, you've got to do this, forget it. I know that's like me being ridiculous, but this is part of the toolkit that we use to change the voices in our head and the authority it gives them. Because right now, the wrong voices have got too much authority in your head. They're turning up as saboteurs and they're stopping you from being happy. And you're allowing them because you're listening to them, because you've listened to them all your life and you've never questioned. It's time to change, folks. And if you're watching this video now, you know it's time to change. So write down these beliefs and change them. Become your empowered self. Override them. Replace them. Give yourself a pat on the back and make yourself turn up the determination, folks. Nothing is going to stop you from achieving what you want because you're worth it. You're worth it, folks. There you go. Another little advert thing. Because you're worth it. You are worth it, folks. You are. Because the world will be a better place once you step up and you'll be able to help more people when you're happy and achieving your goals and dreams. And there it is. So if you want an extra level of accountability, leave a comment. Tell us what your goal is. Tell us what you are going to achieve. Got any questions? By all means, leave them as well. If you want to troll me, then go for that as well, folks. It's all good. It all helps the algorithm and it's all good for the channel, my Jedi friends, because we will not be affected by arseholes. We will not be affected by negative voices, and we will be affected by the Jedi master within us that wants us to do well and achieve our goals. So, my friends, if you've liked this, then please show the video a bit of love, like, and if you're not already subscribed and you're still watching, you know the drill. Subscribe to the channel, folks. It will help you, give you tips and hints that will make you feel better. And if you want more, another piece of the jigsaw, it lies there, my Jedi friends. So go forward, be your best voice, and generate and manifest magnificence.